I just found something in Windrose that allows you to summon a combat companion, and yeah, it even allows you to use it on ships. Check this out. Dude, no way. It even allows me to use this thing on the boat. It took a little second here for it to spawn in after using it, but man, it actually works. This is crazy. All right, so step number one, you have to be in the Foothills. That is the official second biome for the game. So if you guys are early game, you're seeing this video, maybe you haven't discovered the second biome yet, the Foothills, you're going to need to do that in order for you guys to have this ability. With that being said here, you need to find an island that specifically has this on it, because the maps are generated differently for each individual person. I can't give you a full map on where mine is located, but what I can show you is on the map here, you're looking for an island that has this identifier, this little icon here that kind of looks like the wheat grass, and then this is going to be what it says. You're going to need to go to this location, and you're looking for this specific statue. If you happen to see this statue, you can actually see this, by the way, from the shore on your ship from a distance, but obviously when you get closer to it, you can see that. If you find this statue, you are in the right location on your world to start and solve the ritual. Now, because I already know what the ritual needs and I was able to, kill everything to work my way up to the statue to talk to it, that is initially how you'll find out what the offering is required. But because I already know, I'm just going to show you guys exactly what you need. And the offering asks for two different things. The first one is 20 meat. Now, this doesn't have to be from the wolves and the goats right around the area, but that is probably what it's meant to be. If you happen to have a bunch of meat already stacked up from killing boars or, something else, on other islands, well, then you can obviously use that, travel back to your base, do whatever you need to do to complete the 20 meat. And the second one being the 3 ritual oils. There's going to be items that you specifically get from the ancient containers at these 3 ancient ruin spots right around the statue. You can see here in this footage as I point with it with a gun, these are going to be the 3 individual ones. Now, each one of these ruin sites will have a different hidden chest in there. Even though it might say that there's only one unique chest to loot in this area, it's kind of misleading because each of these ruins will have the individual chest that will give you cane sugar and also give you the ritual oil that you need. So you need to make sure you're going to each one of these, scout everywhere, look for any hidden rooms, any breakable rocks or breakable vines, things like that, or even areas that you can dig to find the container. And again, as I mentioned before, this place is littered with wolves and even alpha wolves on top of goats and even goat leaders. So it's going to take you quite a bit of killing in order for you to probably get all of these things done at each of the individual ruins, on top of making it back to the main statue. I would highly recommend building a tent close by, setting your spawn point, because you probably are going to die over and over again trying to achieve killing everything so you can make your way with the oils to the statue. And now once you've collected everything, head over to the statue, interact with it, go through its voice commands here, and you will immediately get the boar whistle. Go ahead and put the item on your hotbar, hit the button, and when you do, the boar will summon out and it will follow you around. The boar's name is automatically Truffle. I don't think that can be changed, at least not as far as I know, and it seems to be that mine and my partners also both, summoned at level 9. I don't know if it does end up upgrading as you continue to progress throughout the game, or if it just is at level 9 because that is the start of the Foothills zone. Either way here, you can see hovered on top of that icon, the little cooldown meter that is slowly going down across the icon. That is going to be the cooldown, and when that is officially up or finished, the boar will inevitably die, and then you'll be able to use the item again to resummon Truffle. A couple of things to keep in mind here is that Truffle does basically aggro to everything. If something is aggressive to you or you attack something and the Truffle is out, it will come running to your aid to start attacking that thing. If there's multiple enemies in the area, Truffle will not stop. I haven't figured out a way to call him back or, to remove him from those enemies, or to, leash him if I run too far away. That doesn't seem to happen. It seems Truffle will stay and continue to fight those enemies either until they die, until Truffle dies, or until the enemies die. So again, just something to keep in mind. I will say though, it makes a crazy good companion, especially with co-op, because both of you guys end up getting the individual whistle as the reward from the offering, not just one person. So you can have several boars out on the field, several players alongside you, and it just makes, again, for a much larger party and more people attacking things, allows them to take the aggro off of you, all of that stuff. So it's a very good companion, and on top of that, it's really cool that you can also take it on top of ships. Make sure you jump to the enemy ship before popping off the whistle, because Truffle, I did figure out, cannot come across the ships, so just keep that in mind. So go ahead and buff up on your ship, jump over, immediately hit the button on your hotkey, wait a little bit here as you're fighting and doing stuff. Truffle will appear and continue to slay the enemies, baby. I absolutely love this, and I hope that they continue to add more summons like this inside of Windrose. And there you go. Now you have a trusty combat companion forever in Windrose, baby. Like I said, I absolutely love this. I think it's super cool that we can summon the companion. I do kind of hate how you can't use him in like underground ruins or dungeons areas, at least not as of right now. It doesn't seem that there's a way to do that, or maybe mine's just bugged and he just doesn't summon. But either way here, let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. Have you found him? Have you found else anything cool inside of Windrose as well like this when it comes to unique things? Let me know down below in the comments as well. As always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe here on the channel for more Windrose stuff. Drop a like, and with that being said, if you guys haven't checked out my ship combat video, I highly recommend that you do. It goes over some tips and things that you may or may not know that will help you out with your ship battles.